From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Shane Baz. What do we have on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1-2. And a good eye there. One out, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. Full count, 3-2. Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that's in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Tigers fail to make any noise, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field and towing the slab, Jack Flaherty. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
We go to the bottom of the first. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's Riley Green. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And downstairs. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And strike 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor league.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. His 2nd homer of this series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck, and it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. And that's too high.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Parker Meadows digs in now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
2 on, 1 out. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And 1 and 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. His home and away splits there.
Aranda.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows gets under it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Caballero swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone. But that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 out, runner at second. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one lifted to left. Mangum puts it away. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Gary Carpenter.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger up and loosening in the pen. Number 48 also getting ready. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. And we're back
Leading
as
up
we
for
go
the Rays,
to the last of the third. And now the catcher for the Rays, Matt Thaiss. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the tying run in scoring position now. At the plate, Taylor Walls. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. The line to kick the pitch. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that
The
count
batter,
up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time
hitter,
chased
Yandy
outside the zone.
Yandy Diaz now. And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Lau at the plate. His home and away splits
Second
there.
baseman, Brandon Lau.
Inside, 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Mangum.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green right there to make the grab. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Garrett Clevenger.
Well,
Now
the best
pitching for
relievers
the
love the
Rays,
opportunity to come in and
number
protect the
60,
tight lead late in the ball game.
Garrett
Some of them are just wired
Clevenger.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for the
game.
Tigers,
Riley
the left
Green
fielder,
up
number
now for the
41,
Tigers.
Riley Green.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting,
Spencer Torkelson will hit next.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
One down, base is empty. Now a pop up on the infield. Aranda under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13,
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Dingler having a lot more success on the road this season. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Now fly ball to right center. Low hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Detroit.
back, and they turn to a new arm
Number
as we kick
87.
off the bottom of the 4th. Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jonathan
And
Aranda
leading off
now at the
for the
plate.
Rays, the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
The other way, and it stays fair.
Now batting, third baseman,
So man aboard and stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. That to right. Carpenter makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
So up next, Josh Lowe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy,
Rays,
man. And one of the better
number
ones in the game,
29.
I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really
baseman,
great job
Zach
coming through right there. It's got to feel
McKinstry.
good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now a chance for Zach McKinstry. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2-1 now. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and great jump And the tying run is now in scoring position. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wenzel Perez. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. So the tying run at second. Line drive, and no one can get there. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Go ahead run on base. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Late swing, foul to the left. Perez stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a 1-1. And that's a little bit high. And a 2-1 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Just missed. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter number 6. Shortstop Taylor Walls.
Next to hit, Taylor Walls.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Meisner.
Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. Trying to send this to extra innings. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Eric
the Rays,
Orrs comes on now.
number 17.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers
Eric
this season. The numbers are really
Orrs.
solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single.
2 balls, 2
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now this is a rocket to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And that skips in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Taj Bradley appears to be getting loose. Number 48 getting loose as well. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. And a swing and a miss. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now Spencer Torkelson. Man at second. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
1-2 now. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
number
pitcher on the
99.
mound. Matt Gage. This southpaw's been really
Gage.
good against left-handed hit. And now Yandy Diaz.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, right side. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
now batting the second baseman, Brandon.
And now Brandon Lowe.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And a count 1-2.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Now here is Jake Mangum. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The winning run at third. And here in extra innings. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. Inning over. One left for Tampa. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back now in Tampa Bay, digging in, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Parker Meadows digs in now. Man at second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 now. Strike 3, got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. The 2-1. And that's down and away.
3-1.
In there at the knees.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And fouled off. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after a bat like that one.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. The winning run on second base. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh
Stepping in,
Lowe.
Josh Lowe. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Rays walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our